end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. I think you're getting the offense the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. He punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays left on that opening script. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass. Here comes the heat. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Got his man on the right. There he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Blasted as he lets it go. Finds a man on the left. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13.
And honestly, for the defense, that play might be okay. Yes, you gave up a completion, but you got a great hit on the quarterback, and you're sending a message to this offense. You are coming early, you are coming often, and you're going to be lighting this QB up.
The give to the back. Miles through the defense. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Newton. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Might be changing the route. Scanning the field, it's Flynn. He's got an open man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Jones. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Got it.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season
What's up, Tony?
this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one.
Who are you playing
Defenses at
against?
this point don't have any answers for this guy.
That's his record. I don't think he's very good. Well, you're also not very good, so... No, don't block my extra point. Oh, fuck off. Oh, wait. Recover it in the...
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. They're ready
Run the ball.
to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
You could just call better plays and not throw picks.
He'll bring it out. It's Newton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
UCF offense will take over 1st and 10.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll try it over the left side. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able
I think
to
you should have
hand
gone
the
up the
ball
middle
to
on
my
that one.
running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll try the run. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
That was a fantastic dive.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage.
The punt was just an illusion.
Oh my god, come on!
And the gamble pays off as they pick up.
Really? We're doing a fake punt?
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the first down, and the chains are moving.
Wants to throw on first down. Steps away. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Here dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
I mean, what are you doing? How is that open? How is it even close to open?
See if they get another snap here in the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines.
No other route was threatening him. It's a terrible play call. And it gets open.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun to give, looking for room.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Makes the catch. It's Newton. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Power football with the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
They go to the wide receiver screen, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker, corner, safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this.
Can you play in your zone? I mean, there's no one else for you to guard. It's the 3rd time this drive that's happened.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Where hits hitting quarterbacks now.
First down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
This is just a lovely drive he's put together. So masterful.
The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run the toss. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now improvising. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass.
Thank you. They've been stopped 3 minutes ago. Whatever. Good job. Nice play.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced a big interception.
I am not going to enjoy this play. Huh?
He might want another play. Back to pass. It's Flynn. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass.
My bad. Just gold sure hand. Silver sure hand.
Second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Good route running by the receiver on that corner route. He was really able to make a sharp break and then run toward the open hole in the defense.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. To the air on first down. Makes the catch.
Okay.
Complete to the wideout. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
You do take this.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
I don't have anybody.
Back to pass. Nowhere
Jesus
close
Christ.
on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Turns it on in midfield. All out of space. Pass to 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
There are
I
other
agree, David. Just
formations in
turn
the
the
game,
page.
I
If you're a
promise.
quarterback, right? On
This is
drive,
not
you
the
did a
only
lot of good
formation in the
things there
game.
leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. Play the next play.
Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time. Lets it go. It's complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Pulls and throws out the RPO. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Moncrief. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
Not a lot the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Newton.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
In a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end.
What are we even doing, game? I mean, come on! Yeah, let me just play perfect defense and just have it not matter at all whatsoever. That's real good. Thanks. I mean, Jesus Christ.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a way to get the football back.
And you will always remember your first. How about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the 1st INT. Keep the football, brother. The 1st of many big-time plays for this guy.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Hey, you did block it. Good job.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The running back has it. Turning it on. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Flynn. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Making side adjustments here. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Going to try to get it himself.
Oh my God, and he stays up, of course.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Knights will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
First and 10.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Dropping back, it's Flynn. Pulls it in, it's Thompson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Pressure coming.
I just love it when my opponent insta-sheds every play. It's really fun.
At the 7.
And I think this team knew going into
Jesus
halftime,
fucking
trailing,
Christ.
the defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab on the left side. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They had the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Back to pass, it's Flynn. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Defense on skates that time.
They will never, ever drop a pass.
42.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The give from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. Just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
To the air on second down.
Yeah, I mean, I've done that every single time I've called pay gap and still proceed to throw it there.
Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could
understand
be
what
an
we're doing,
All-American,
but,
and he's
you know,
proving
you
them
do,
right.
boo.
That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And off to Jones. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to
he's not
things
triangle.
They get enough rush.
Of course.
Sack at the 20.
Man, this defensive end is
God forbid I have enough time to make it.
You've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and
I don't
his
immediately
flexibility.
throw it to my flat
He now
route and
has
sack.
2 sacks, and there's still a lot
Great.
of football to play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got to land. Spin, still running. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking for a man. It's Flynn.
I get a holding penalty again.
Jones. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Leaves it with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air.
I don't think I've ever held on to a pass where I've been hit. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play.
There's nowhere else I could throw the ball. I just need my players to catch the football when they're not wide open. One time. I mean, this is insanity.
He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than
I also don't think I've got a knockout. I mean, I'm winning, so it really doesn't matter. But I would like them to play football. These guys fucking suck.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work.
They don't do jack shit.
That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to.
Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll
I remember when
be a
I
first
did the
down.
play action and I got sacked.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
On the run, it's Newton. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
I mean,
Finds his man. It's Moncrief.
making a bad read and just pass leading it away is just dumb. I mean, the guy's right there. It's a terrible decision.
Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Quickly complete. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. The receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Looking for room. It's Boone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The play action fake. Bought a little time. Let's it
I mean,
go. Got him downfield.
inaccurate passing behind his player to avoid defense.
On that one.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me,
Any
this
normal
coaching
throw
staff
on that play is an
still
incompletion.
trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Newton. There he goes. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Looks like aftershock work.
By the defense to jump on that ball after it
Nice.
popped out.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. handoff to Jones. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Offense gets set for second down. Wants to throw. It's Flynn. And the pass is incomplete.
How do you never catch the football ever? What is your job here? That guy is 10 yards away from you when I'm throwing the football, and you still can't catch it. I mean, my God.
Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Here's the pressure. Oh, he's going to be
3-man rush. I get pressured faster than when I blitz. Like, this is unbelievable.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your
I have a route open, but I can't throw it because I'm under pressure already.
And you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Unleashes one.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Turns it on in midfield.
This is terrible.
They've got it on the 46.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running down the hill and making a tackle.
Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Again, it's still like I don't get my blitzer to come in. I have the shed after a blitz. Like, what? Why?
You need passing plays deep down the
my blitz comes in slower than other people just shedding blocks.
Down
I'm
by
passing
multiple
it.
possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going to throw it over the top of the knee.
Oh, yep. Just catch the ball. It's totally open. I mean, totally wasn't guarded completely. Totally weren't completely smothered on that play. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here?
Loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect
That's pick too, but whatever.
You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep and you give up a deep pass. That is
he not allowed to throw incomplete passes?
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He wants to throw it again. Fires toward the end zone.
Right. Just throw it the other direction. And somehow, some way, even though it's a post,
and it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability
whatever.
to know where he's
You can have it.
and be accurate.
I would have dropped it, but
that's what leads
whatever.
to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice
I'll probably drop it. You'll get it.
and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Flynn. They're working that left side. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Coming out on second down, trying to put this one away. Leaves it with the running back.
Yeah, great blocking, dude.
He's going to
Good
lose
job.
a yard on that one.
This is ridiculous.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Fires on the move. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days.
I need to generate pressure faster than he can just sprint across the field. I need to. Like, this is fucking nonsense.
A touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Okay, let me just sit in the fucking pocket for 9 years. I'm pass committed and I'm sending 5 on every single play. Can you please play defense?
Probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll try it again on second and 10. Throws to the tight end.
Oh my God, we knocked that out! Wow, I don't know how he was even open in the first place because you're starting from across the field on a post. But sure.
Extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Sails one into the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now.
Still not getting any
they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Shakes off the defender. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it
up on the
ground here. He
please.
didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a
He's
job
not playing the game.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience.
Here you go. Let my CPU do like literally everything.
They punt it away on 4th down. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be
I'm up 21 points and I'm miserable. This game sucks. I never want to play college football ever
again. Up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Pass commit again. Maybe I'll get pressure. Probably won't.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the
playing the old run defense here.
So why not try it, right? Give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He'll take a deep shot
here. That's a good play call, though. Oh my God,
and he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field.
All right, incomplete pass is nice. No clock.
The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Newton. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And, man, this defense has been so good today. They've built a lead. They know how to play with the lead. They haven't given up a lot of big plays. Right there, that's one of the bigger plays they've given up today. And at this point in the game, garbage time, you're all right with that, man. That's just padding the stats for the other side. No big deal.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Got the quick pass. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Knights will hustle to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives.
Oh,
like
you didn't speed boost up out of there to the right?
Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
The Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Working that left side now. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. effective pass. Rushes on him. Takes the easy completion. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Might be looking to run.
Dude, I mean, that's so fucking not. I mean, the game's over. It doesn't matter. But that's so fucking stupid.
And what a nice
team is so bad.
Nice execution, play action. You're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Guys, I think we all expect
you going for the win regardless, or are you just trying to run one play?
This caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after